Hi folks, Steve L. Greenfield here. A lot of you know me as Greenie. So here is my little instructional video on how to show you all how to do cartoon animations, but using two panels. It would be a two-panel flip animation cartoon. So basically the gist of it is here, and I'll show you, here's one that's already been done, is you're going to draw a picture. So this here we have as a guy hammering a nail and some fat guy with a Rush t-shirt on standing beside him. And then what you do is you kind of fold over another piece of paper and you trace yourself, only you change the action. And what we're doing here is we're making the guy hammer the nail. And since I had a little room here, I kind of put the guy here, and every time he hammers, he jumps up in the air. So, you know, basically when you try to animate, this is the final result. See that? He's hammering the nail and fat boy's getting air off of it. So let's get into the lesson on how to do that. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a pair of scissors and a pen or a pencil, whatever you like to draw with, and a piece of paper. Standard 8.5 by 11 piece of printer paper is perfect. You don't want thick paper. You don't want to use something thick like for photos, because that's you're not going to get, you know, the play that you need to make your paper flip. So one piece of paper, and what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half like so, and then you're going to cut it straight down the middle, which is about there, I would say, and that'll give you enough paper to do two separate cartoons. So let's focus. We'll put that aside for now, and we'll focus on this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make, let's see, and you can let your imagination go wild. What do you know? What do you want to do? You can, but remember, you're only getting a back and forth thing. You can't like make somebody, you know, more active than beyond a back and forth motion. Let's just put it that way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw two people that are fighting each other, or rather, one's punching the other one in the face. So let's see, how am I going to do this? I haven't done these in a while, so bear with me. Used to do these in high school, by the way, which was like 35 years ago. A friend of mine and I kind of came up with the idea. Not saying that we created the idea. Somebody else probably thought of it before us. As far as I know, we invented it. So let's see. So what you want to do is you want to draw your picture on the lower panel, and you want to lift up where it's folded. And you can either have that be your action sequence, which is the punch, or you can have it with his arm cocked back, ready to punch. Now me, when I do these, I prefer the action being the inner panel, and the top one being like the kind of the precursor to what's about to happen. That way, if you show somebody, they don't see the action right away. They're just like, what's going to happen? And then when you flip it up, bam, you know, your result happens. So let's draw here. Alright, so this is your action shot. Guy's being punched in the face and he's reacting. Now, here's another thing. When you're drawing, you don't want to draw too far up on it, because when you get to the part where you're flipping it, sometimes the flip won't go as high up as you want it to, so stuff up here might get cut off. So it's best to kind of keep your drawing limited to under about the halfway mark of the paper. So, all right, so that's our action shot. My boy getting punched in the schnauzer. So now we flip this down, and it's going to be hard. You got to look through here. You got to really like see what you just drew and go over that and trace it. And my lighting's really bad. It's really hard for me to see here. Yeah, I'm getting shadows, but I shall do my best here. Let's see here, I'm trying to see my, okay, there we go. Alright, a little funky here, but so okay, we got the action shot, and then we got the scene leading up to the action shot of him getting punched. Now what you want to do is you want to take your pen or your pencil and you want to roll the paper very tightly all the way up to the top. Kind of press it down right to where it gets like a little thing there. Now, last step is you want to take your index finger to the top here and your thumb here. You need to hold the paper from top and bottom. Now take your pen or your pencil and then just flip it up and down. And there's your animation. He's punching him over and over again. But what we've done now, if you notice, is what I've done was, you know, I swung his arm out. So in the first shot, his arm's down, and then it swings back every time he gets punched. And he reacts, and he reacts. His eyes close, his eyes close. You know, his hair blows back during the punch and then comes back forward. I mean, it's just little details. So you, as the drawer, can do, you know, whatever you want to make, you know, to animate. You know, again, like I said, with this one, guy just hammering a nail over and over again and making this guy jump. So there's a couple examples right there. There you have it. Let your imagination run wild and go make some animation. And if you like what you see, hit the like button and be sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.